If you watch my channel, then you know that I love track and field, especially at the college level. I competed in it and coached in it before moving on to what I do right now. So with the indoor season about to get in full swing, I am aware that you probably won't hear that much about it, at least not unless somebody breaks a collegiate record, particularly if they have a name that happens to be trending. And I have a big problem with that, because there's a whole bunch of talented athletes out there competing in a sport that ESPN and all their friends in the media can't be bothered to cover. College track and field gets so little attention that they don't even provide access to the results on the ESPN app. That's even if they're televising the meet themselves. And I thought they were the worldwide leader in sports. So if you really want to know what's going on the track, for at least for right now, I guess you're stuck with me. Because college track and field, in particular, recruiting, is my specialty. And if you really want to know who has the talent to dominate the NCAA, you can figure it out before the gun goes off. Anyone who's going to win anything of note has already proven it prior to getting to college. The only difference is that they now have to do it wearing a new uniform. So this is a breakdown of the top 5 freshmen on the ladies' side who have the potential to dominate the NCAA this season. And for the purposes of this list, I'm focusing all my attention on athletes who competed for American high schools, because the NCAA recruits globally, and some of those athletes are gonna put up very big numbers. But the names I'm about to mention will be right there to give them a run for their money. And if anything that I say actually connects with you, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe. But if I don't, just let me know in the comments section, because I try to read them all. Ranked number 5, I have Lauren Lewis, who will be competing for the Texas Longhorns. She was the fastest girl in the nation in the 400-meter dash. She ran 51:45 to pull it off. But that's not the only reason she is on this list. She later ran at the USATF Under-20 Championship and finished 2nd overall in the 400-meter dash. The only person who beat her was Christine Mallard of USC. She's already improved a whole lot during her high school career, so there's no reason to believe that she can't run a new PR and potentially make an NCAA final. Ranked number 4 is Sophia Gorriaran, but I'm not mad at you if you want to rank a little higher. She'll be competing for Harvard in the Ivy League, which is proof that their program has arrived by now as one of the best in the nation. She's primarily an 800-meter runner who won the New Balance National Meet in that event and also beat the Gatorade Athlete of the Year to do it. But she also won the USATF Under-20 Championship. She's been really fast on the clock since her sophomore year of high school, so she is a legitimate threat to make the finals of the NCAA 800. But ranked number 3 on this list has to be Amanda Moll. She's a pole vaulter who will be competing for the Washington Huskies. And if you don't pay attention to the vault, allow me to clarify why she has to be on this list. Amanda Moll is so good that her season's best from her junior and senior years of high school could have won the NCAA Outdoor Championship in 2023. This season, she just has to go out and be herself, and that's good enough to get her on the podium. So if that event is something you don't pay attention to, this would be a good season to change that. But at number 2 on this list is perhaps the most recognizable girl in the entire high school track scene. Shawnti Jackson will now be competing for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And if her name sounds familiar, that's because she's the daughter of Olympian Bershawn Batman Jackson. She definitely earned this spot by breaking the high school national record in the 100-meter dash and later winning the USATF Under-20 event in the 200-meter. She could have threatened to make the 200-meter final running with the pros if she wanted to, and she's still ranked inside the top 5 for the 400-meter dash that season. The question really isn't if she can make a final at the NCAA meet. It's what might she do once she gets there. But the number 1 name on this list is incredibly familiar because her sister is also on it. Hana Moll is the twin sister of Amanda, and she has earned the right to be the #1 track and field recruit on my list for the class of 2023. Keep in mind, her sister was already good enough to win the NCAA championships out of high school. The only difference between them is Hana's jumped even higher. Between both of them, the Huskies have a chance to bank 18 points at the NCAA meet, just from the vault alone. However, the fact that she's vaulted higher than any woman in the NCAA last season makes it clear that she is the woman to beat, even as a freshman right now. Division I track and field is so competitive that it might as well be professional level out there. Many talented freshmen have competed in college, but things didn't always go as planned. Each of the names on this list have what it takes not just to compete, but to win. Some of them might take longer than others to climb to the top of the leaderboards, but that is clearly the goal for every single one of them. And if they do win, the only reason why it happened so soon is because they've already done it before. They just weren't doing it in the NCAA yet. SCA track and field gear is here. Fast is a lifestyle, and what you wear should reflect that. Pick up yours at scarecruiting.com/shop or use the link in the description below. It's a huge support to me and this channel, so I can continue to make you more content like this. And remember, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe.